Did you cheat on me?
No. Chat, I think that's a lie. That's not true. Wait. No.
Did you find any Clover B team member attractive?
No. That's a lie. Please bring your sanity up. I swear your sanity up.
Do you find Madi attractive?
No. Truthful.
Do you find Kello attractive?
No. That's a lie. Please bring your sanity up. I swear your sanity up.
Do you see a picture with me?
Yes. That's a lie. That's not a lie.
Yo, Duke, my girl cheated on me, bro. You was fucking right.
I can see that. I figured it though.
But I'm saying, but what do you mean you can see that though?
Bro, y'all only knew each other for like 8 minutes.
Yeah, nah, you right, bro. I am going to really lock up my content so fucking much I can see the improvement, okay? And I just think, bro, anyways, bro, I'm too young for a girlfriend anyways, to be honest. Girls and bitches are distractions. You don't need no girl in your life. You do need yourself. I swear to God, that's all I need, bro.
So Rakai just broke up with his girlfriend Yona. They have been dating for only 2 weeks before Rakai decided to break up with her, accusing her of cheating on him with her best friend, who she says is gay, but Rakai thinks is straight.
Imagine a girl saying, oh, I'm on the phone with my gay best friend. Whole time, it's a straight nigga.
Didn't even last a month, Rakai. This situation is crazy because Yona literally pulled up at Rakai's house and then ended up breaking up live on stream. At this point, I'm here thinking, is Rakai actually the problem? How do you date someone for only 2 weeks and still end up with this much drama? Seriously? Rakai even had to put her on a lie detector test and confirmed that Yona actually cheated on him.
Did you cheat on me?
No. Chat, I think that's a lie.
At first, you'd think that Rakai has just been unlucky, cause everyone dates the wrong person at some point, right? No, not for Rakai. Rakai dates the wrong person every time. And the problem is that his relationships are always online, so everyone is constantly following up to see what would happen at the end, which always ends the same way, with a nasty breakup. Because this isn't just about Yona. Every relationship seems to follow the exact same pattern, whether it was Piper Rockelle, whether it was Reece. And when the exact same story keeps repeating with different people, you have to ask yourself, why do Rakai's relationships never last? Because here's the thing, almost everyone around him seems to notice the red flags before he does. You've got people like Reggie telling him to think with his brain instead of his emotions.
You probably gonna hate me for saying this, but certain females that you've been around showed you that they appreciated you more than other females, and you didn't stick with them. Really? I mean, it be like that, gang. This ain't Reece? Come on, gang. It's like sometimes the one that wants us, we don't want them. Yeah! It's like that sometimes. But
Rakai is Rakai. He obviously ignores them. It's almost like the excitement of having a new relationship completely drains out any common sense. And that's where I think Rakai's biggest weakness comes in. It's not that he's incapable of finding the right person. It's that he keeps making decisions based on what feels good in the moment, instead of what's actually good for him. He basically cannot tell the difference between love and lust.
The boss. Alright. I need it, Chad. I need it. I want it. I need it. I need it. I need it. Body tea. She smell mad good. She look mad good. Like, just fucking perfection, nigga.
Bro is too thirsty. And at this point, all the obvious red flags don't seem obvious anymore. People trying to advise him start looking like they're just trying to ruin his happiness. That's exactly what keeps happening to Rakai. First, there was Reece. Then there was Piper Rockelle. And now Yona. 3 completely different girls. 3 completely different relationships. Yet somehow, they ended almost the exact same way. So before we talk about Piper, we have to go back to the relationship that should have taught Rakai this lesson the first time. Because looking back now, all the red flags were already there. Unlike Piper or Yona, Reece wasn't someone he had just met through streaming. According to Rakai, the two had known each other since the 6th grade. So naturally, when they finally started dating, a lot of people assumed this relationship was different and wasn't about chasing clout or doing it for views, because this was someone who had known him long before he even became famous. There wasn't much drama in the beginning, and for a while it seemed like Rakai had finally found someone who would genuinely stand him, because the internet can't.
What?
However, the biggest red flag showed up when Duke Dennis asked him a simple question. During one of his streams, Rakai introduced Reece to Duke Dennis on the phone, and casually mentioned that he and Reece had known each other for years. The moment Duke heard that, he immediately realized something was wrong.
How long you been with her?
Since what day was it?
November 28th.
November 28th. Yeah, November 28th.
Not even a month?
But like, we know each other for so long, right?
How long?
I'm talking 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. But we wasn't ever dating though. We were just like friends.
Oh, why now?
Huh?
We literally
Like,
dated
why?
in 6th grade.
I'm just saying, like, what changed?
I don't know. Something just happened. We just started fucking with each other. That's it.
It was such a simple question, but it completely changed the way people looked at the relationship. Because think about it. If someone has known you since middle school, why does the relationship only begin after you've become one of the biggest streamers on the internet? Why does she suddenly fall in love with him? Now, to be fair, nobody can read Reece's mind. We don't know exactly why she decided to date Rakai, but the timing alone had people questioning it. Reece was definitely there for the bag because Rakai has money and is famous. And whether those things influenced the relationship or not, Duke Dennis seemed unconvinced. Not gonna lie, bro, Duke Dennis always talk facts, cause despite warning Rakai about Reece, he also didn't understand why Rakai was even putting Yona through a lie detector test, even after finding out that she was cheating on him. Like, what was the point of the test?
Yo, Duke, my girl cheated on me, bro. You was fucking right.
I can see that. I figured it, though.
But I'm saying, but what do you mean you can see that though?
Like, y'all only knew each other for like 8 minutes.
Yeah, nah, you right, bro. I ain't lying. I thought you was old as shit. I'm talking like, oh my god, he's not saying nothing real. But listen, today I'm just gonna lie to the test for her. So I want to ask you, like, what's a good question to ask her? Do you know?
Why you even still talking to the bitch if she cheated on you, gang? You loser, bro. What is it to talk about? What is it to test shit about, gang? If you just got cheated on and you tested like, oh, let's go on a test on stream.
And instead of Rakai thinking about it, he ignores him, just like he always does. Now back to Reece. The moment when everything broke down was during the Radar freestyle incident. It all started during Mafiathon 3, when Kai Cenat's chat turned into detectives. Someone mentioned that Reece had appeared in a music video, Radar, and at first it sounded completely harmless. But once Kai opened the video on stream, everything changed within seconds. There was another guy holding Reece around the waist. Kai immediately paused the video and called Rakai to see for himself. And what followed was one of the most embarrassing moments Rakai has ever experienced.
Reece is on the radar? Like, Rakai Reece? Rakai! Bitch, I got some tea! Oh. Bitch, let me tell you, bitch, you won't believe what happened. Come over here, bitch. Bitch, that's not you. It's not! Oh, no. You that! Cheated on me, yo! I knew it!
Imagine thousands of viewers finding out a girl cheated on you before you do. You could see the disappointment on Rakai's face, the disbelief. Eventually, Rakai confronted Reece about the clip, and this is what she had to say.
They told him to do that. They said be more, because we was like, I don't know, we wasn't really into it. So they was like, get into it, like, be more, I don't know, I really don't know. I can't even explain it.
Women. She insisted nothing happened between them and said the physical contact was simply part of the video's direction. Whether you believe that explanation or not is up to you, but by that point, the damage had already been done. And once your relationship becomes entertainment for millions of people, it's incredibly difficult to put the pieces back together. And not long after, they two officially broke up. Then, in one of the strangest plot twists imaginable, Reece later called Rakai to tell him that the guy she'd moved on with had cheated on her, and Rakai's reaction was priceless.
You was right.
What?
Got cheated on, man.
You saying you got cheated on?
Oh God, I got cheated on.
Yes! That's what you get! I told you to stick to the plot! Stay with me!
And somehow, his next relationship would be even messier. After everything that happened with Reece, Rakai found himself in another relationship that would become even more public. This time, it was Piper Rockelle. The two met through content when Piper appeared on one of Rakai's streams, and almost immediately, Rakai was already asking her about her type.
What's your type?
I just like nice people.
Nice people?
Yeah, I just like people who can make me laugh. And I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of have a preference.
Yeah, what's your preference?
I do like, darker skin, you know what I mean? I do have a preference, but I also don't limit that stuff.
One stream turned into flirting and then started hanging out. However, Rakai's close friends didn't seem convinced that Piper actually wanted to date Rakai. The reason? Piper isn't just another influencer. Piper clearly understood how the internet attention and clout works, and knew that dating Rakai was going to bring even more attention. Again, that doesn't automatically mean her feelings weren't genuine, but it explains why so many people around Rakai weren't convinced from the very beginning.
How can you really be in love with some little shit that they OnlyFans? You know how many niggas bust start game? Nigga, look! They can't touch. A woman's body is supposed to be sacred, okay? So if everybody already seen it, what's left for you? You think your girl bad, but another nigga seen her titties.
Even Toda also tried to warn him. What's crazy is that these weren't random people on the internet. These were people who actually cared about Rakai, his closest friends. And just like before, Rakai didn't listen. And not long after, he officially asked Piper to be his girlfriend. And the two even spent Valentine's Day together.
So then I was just wondering if you wanted to be my girlfriend.
For a moment, it looked like Rakai had proved everyone wrong. But that didn't last very long. Because after just a few days, Piper began posting TikToks with her ex, Gavin. The situation reached another level when Piper tattooed Gavin's name. Bear in mind that this is just 1 month after tattooing Rakai's name during a live stream. At that point, the entire situation was just messed up, and Rakai couldn't take it any longer.
Like, shit like this is me the off. What are you doing, though? Hello?
What's up?
Can you explain this real quick?
Yeah. You know, when, basically, so, wait, hold on. My mom's calling.
Bro, you know, that's an OF star. Stop talking about my girlfriend like that, bro. She's calling me back, she's calling me back.
It's just like clickbait, like that. I just want my Snapchat to perform well. I apologize. My bad.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
Eventually, Piper confirmed that she and Rakai had broken up before getting back together with Gavin. And once again, Rakai was left wondering what went wrong. And after watching the same relationship cycle play out over and over again, one question becomes impossible to ignore. Why does Rakai keep making the same decision, even when he already knows how it ends? Because the answer has less to do with the girls, and a lot more to do with Rakai himself. Now, before you comment anything, just hear me out. If you look at Rakai's dating history, the pattern becomes pretty obvious. Every relationship moves incredibly fast. The flirting starts almost immediately. Feelings develop almost instantly. It's almost like the excitement of finally having a girlfriend completely outweighs every red flag in front of him. During one stream, he openly admitted that he had a secret burner account where he watched Korn.
I beat my meat. Yes, I have a burner account where I beat my meat at.
At the end of the day, none of us actually know who Rakai will date next. Maybe the next relationship will be completely different, and I hope he does. Sometimes all it takes is slowing down, thinking with your head instead of your emotions, and realizing that not every person who enters your life is meant to stay there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.